Hey, how's it going, YouTube? I'm back in the video, and today I'm going to be talking about how Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving could change the NBA once it gets around to playoff time. Now, the reason I'm saying this is because there is like a 10% chance that Kevin Durant and Kyrie might come back for the NBA playoffs. Now, I don't think Kevin Durant will come back, and I also don't think Kyrie will come back, but I think in like some alternate universe, like a 10% chance that maybe Kevin Durant and Kyrie will come back. Just a very small chance, but I think there is a chance he does come back, or that they both come back. And I would be saying, what would happen if they both were to come back during the playoffs? So I'm beginning to why I think they're going to be really good together, and what they could possibly do, and like how far in the playoffs they could actually go if them two were in the NBA playoffs this season, like when the NBA starts back up. So yeah, that's what I'm beginning into. So without further ado, without rambling on too much, let's get right into this video. Alright, so the first thing we get into is going to be a lot of people probably forget just how damn good Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving are. I mean, there is a lot of recency bias when it goes into NBA players. Like, we haven't seen Kevin Durant play for pretty much a year now. We haven't seen Kyrie play for half the season now. And I mean, this happens to a lot of players. Like, a lot of people forget how great John Wall was before his injury, because he's been injured for the past 2 years. A lot of people are like, probably right now, even with Steph Curry, a lot of people are probably like, well, yeah, he's good, but is he really one of the best players in the NBA? Yeah, he is. He's a 2-time MVP. And a lot of people just forget about that just because they haven't played in a long period of time. Well, Kevin Durant will probably be in the same boat. I mean, when Kevin Durant went down, the dude was probably the second best player in the NBA, probably the best scorer in the NBA. Like, he can shoot really good for a snake. I mean, okay, that was a bad joke. I'm sorry. Didn't mean to offend any Kevin Durant fans. Chill out. But yeah, Kevin Durant was probably one of the best players in the NBA when he went down. I mean, when he went down with his injury with Golden State, he was averaging 26 points per game, 1.1 blocks per game, 6 assists per game, and 6.5 assists per game on a 57% true shooting percentage. So, I mean, he was one of the best scorers, if not the best scorer in the entire NBA, and was a top 2 player. Like, a lot of people forget how great Kevin Durant was before he went down, and he does have a bad rep. Like, I know I called him a snake earlier, but he has a really bad rep for when he joined the Warriors, and a lot of people hate on him, but he is definitely one of those players that can put you over the hump just by himself. So I mean, with how great he is and how good he actually is, being on the same level as like Kawhi Leonard, LeBron James, and all those players, well, then you add someone like Kyrie Irving, who's probably the best, if not the top 3 point guard in the entire NBA. Well, that duo is going to be very dangerous, as Kyrie Irving's kind of in the same boat. As because his last few years with Boston, he kind of made a bad rap for himself because a lot of people said he was a drama queen, he was bad for the team, and then this year he was kind of he was dealing with his shoulder injuries and stuff as well during the whole season, and now he's missed damn near half the season. So Kyrie Irving over the past few years has kind of like hurt his reputation a little bit, but nevertheless, Kyrie Irving is still one of the best point guards, if not the best point guard in the entire NBA. Before Kyrie Irving went down with injury this year, he was averaging 27.4 points per game, 1.4 steals per game, 6.4 assists per game, 5.2 rebounds per game on 54% true shooting percentage. So that is definitely superstar level numbers. You add Kevin Durant and Kyrie, you're going to be having a very, very hard time stopping both of them. Kyrie is probably one of the best one-on-one players in the NBA. He has one of the best handles. He can shoot. He can pretty much do anything you need a point guard to do. Kevin Durant as well can do anything you need a player to do. Kevin Durant literally does everything. When he wants to play defense, he's one of the best defenders in the NBA. When he wants to score, he's going to score. You can't guard him. Like, he can just do so much. It is unreal. Both of them are so good, and then could definitely form one of the best duos, maybe the best duo in the entire NBA. It would definitely be up there with the Clippers and Lakers duos, LeBron James and Anthony Davis, and Kawhi Leonard and Paul George. So I mean, with these two superstars, they definitely could make a very far playoff run and could make it to the NBA Finals. Another big reason why they could be so good if they came back was that they would be completely fresh. Kyrie Irving has not played for half the season. And then you add on what they just went through with a 3-month hiatus, he hasn't played for pretty much around 6 months. So he is completely fresh and injury-free at this point. And Kevin Durant has not played in damn near a year. Now, yes, he did spend a little bit of that year recovering, but he is currently practicing with the team, or he was when they were practicing. So Kevin Durant is healthy enough to play right now. A lot of the reports were saying Kevin Durant was looking good in workouts with the team, and that he looked very, very strong. So I mean, with how fresh both these players would be, they would have no injuries with them, and they could definitely be one of the fresher teams, would have the legs under them to really make a long run in the playoffs, which is extremely important because the starters and stars play more minutes in the playoffs, and with them having a lot less mileage on their legs this season, they would be at a very high advantage towards all the players that played a full season this year. And now a third reason is going to be no one will know how to guard them, because I mean, no one has seen Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving play on the same team. There is absolutely no film a team can look at going into a playoff series to know how to guard both of them, or like there will be no proven scheme. Every other team in the NBA, there is a scheme at least how to slow down their stars and guard them. But with Kyrie Irving and Kevin Durant, no team has any film on how they play together and how they will play together. So teams will be going in completely blind on how to stop Kyrie and KD playing together, which could play into the Brooklyn Nets' advantage a ton, because they would have the element of surprise and everything, at least for the early rounds, because once in the later rounds they would have some film on them, but in the early rounds, especially the first 2 rounds of the playoffs, they would have the element of surprise, and it would be very, very hard for teams to know how to stop them too on any given night due to how good they are. And it's not like they have a bad team either, because I mean, yes, Kevin Durant and Kyrie are by far the best, but they have players like Spencer Dinwiddie, Jared Allen, DeAndre Jordan, Karis LeVert. I mean, just very good players on the Brooklyn Nets that would also make them a very solid team as well. So, I mean, if they were to come back, I really don't see any case scenario where Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving don't make a deep playoff run. I mean, they're just that talented of players, and I just cannot wait till next year, if they don't come back this year, next year's season, to see how good they mesh together and how far they can go in the playoffs. But unfortunately, guys, that's Mirror's deal. So comment below, do you agree with me? Do you think Kevin Durant and Kyrie are like going to, if they came back, do you think they can make the finals? How far do you think they could go? Any hard thoughts in the comment section below. If you like the video point, hit the like button and subscribe button. It would mean the absolute world to me. And that'll be it for this video. So hope you have a blessed day. Have a blessed day. So you need to have a blessed day. See you in the next video. Goodbye. Boo. Blah.